Welcome back, everyone. With me today is...
That loud
Hello?
guy.
Well, I'm Subponic at Post.
Oh, both of you
And I'm
spoke at
that
the same time.
Yeah. I'm that loud guy who talks over other people.
Right. Oh, you saw that. But yeah, the last
to
thing,
that guy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have my
The
mic
last thing
down
we did
that
in the
much.
story was the last thing we did in this story was head on over to Tulum, and we got the blowpipe from good old Atabai.
I guess that. So now we've
And I am
completely
currently-
broken the game.
Yep. And now I am wearing the skin of my defeated prey as an outfit.
It's kind of...
Looks like hot pant.
And somehow I managed to do that. Not really. I seem to have been off my rocker jumping around.
Just a bit.
But hey, I think we're gonna do our first assassination contract as soon as I figure out what exactly I'm doing.
And look for the bird.
Just kind of running around like an idiot. Oh, here. That's what the first thing we're gonna do.
New outfits.
As they say, fashion's creed.
Oh god. It begins again.
One of the few outfits in this game that has a cloak cloak over it. It's pretty neat. One of them even has the skull and crossbones on it. Very pirate-like.
God, I can't wait till you play Unity because there's like 50 different color sets. You're gonna have to show off each one.
Well, as soon as
Yeah.
PS4 recording, I guess I'd have to make something work. But this is our first assassination mission. Typically, the reward for assassination missions is 1,000 realares, or however you say it. Most missions, you also get a $500 bonus for not getting spotted. But there are some missions where getting spotted will happen, or something will happen where the guy will see you. So you just have to kill it to end it.
Stampede.
Do you see what I did there? It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh no, he's running away. Oh no, he's getting on a boat.
Or he's doing a little parkour of his own. And he promptly seems to have forgotten about us.
Oh, so this is the twin dilemma. So basically you killed the wrong guy, I think.
Well, no, you have to kill both guys, but when you kill one guy, the other guy spots you and you have to chase him down.
Okay.
Not good. But luckily...
Did you intend to do an air assassination, or were you trying to pull him over the side?
I actually forgot who I was supposed to be killing, so I targeted the wrong guy, but I could have stealth killed my actual target easily. Oh hey, the Phoenix figurehead.
Yeah. The only way you'll ever notice a thing.
Now we come to the Well, we're still in Grand Cayman, I think.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and in one of my latest recordings, I spent nearly 3 hours trying to do the stupid mini-games in this game. There are 3 main mini-games. One of them is checkers. There's also Nine Man's Morris and Fanaran, I think is how you spell it.
Panorama, Fantarama,
Whatever. Fanta, yes. 2 of them were in Assassin's Creed 3, and I hate them as much in this game as I did in 3. But luckily, there is a way to cheat at the game. Well, it's not. It's kind of cheating. What you do is actually you load up an online version of those games, and then what you do is you have the computer go first in both games, and then on the computer you play what the computer is doing on the PS3, and then on the computer you play the computer in the game.
Yes.
And as long as you set it to the highest difficulty, you'll pretty much win every time as long as you do exactly what the game does. But, you know, to hell with actually trying to beat those games legit. I suck at them.
Yeah. This is a really...
driving again?
Try to... You can board this and take that ship.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But I crashed into the stupid thing, and it didn't go into the shipboarding mini-games event. So, you know, whatever. I'm magnetically drawn back to the fort, so, you know, to hell with this stupid thing. Like I need more frigates anyway.
It's the king's colors. You've turned rogue.
Oh ho, that's a nice callback. Or reference, I suppose.
No, that wasn't... Oh, fuck.
At that point, I decided maybe I shouldn't fight a hard fort.
Let's go fight a slightly easier fort instead.
Well, we're powerful enough, I guess. Cabo de Cruz. Now, Cabo de Cruz is kind of a special fort, but only because there's a mission later in the game that you want to have this fort captured so you can complete an additional objective. But that's not for like 4 or 5 sequences.
Yeah, and it's something... I know the one you're talking about.
And we still have... Yeah, and we still have actually to get to the fort capturing mechanic, but you know, hey, this is your introduction to it. Or we've done fort captures before. But mortars really help against forts because obviously they can't move.
Here we need more armor, yeah.
And we have a little fleet off to the port side.
Don't they call it larboard in this game?
What's that?
As opposed to starboard? Don't they call it larboard in this game as opposed to starboard?
I think it's still starboard.
Well, starboard is right, but port is left, and I think in this game they call it larboard instead of port.
Maybe it's just weird pronunciation.
Yeah. He is Welsh.
Well, that's what it says in the subtitles.
It does? Huh. I'll have to check. I've never heard larboard
Maybe they
before.
patched it out because it was confusing the shit out of people.
That's why they started calling it port.
Yeah, the only time I really hear
Could be.
the only time I hear starboard and port in this game is for the whaling events. They'll say so and so has appeared off the starboard bow, and those Spanish ships got bored really easily, I have to say.
They're like, ah, fuck it.
Normally they remain aggro at you. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, they just stopped fighting me.
Why won't you fuckers keep fighting?
But luckily, when you capture a fort, one of the things they can do for you is actually shoot at enemy ships that come near it. And they actually do quite a bit of damage. They can sink ships pretty fast.
Yeah, if only there was an optional objective later in the game that required a fort to sink a ship for you. And you may not have actually unlocked the fort, so you can't get it.
Yep. As of the latest recording, I have finished the first mission of Sequence 11, so I'm pretty close to the end of the game.
Ooh.
But I still have to fight the legendary ships, and that's what I'll do next time.
Ooh. Well, I like the legendary ships.
We're a quarter done with the game. We're a quarter done with the game.
You need to ask somebody a question. No.
No.
No. No!
Look at that
Damn
guy.
it!
He is just standing there. He's not helping out at all.
Oh, there we go. You're not using the axe, right? I'm sorry. There's only one way to use the axe.
Well, once you do that, you can't do it again, unfortunately.
I know, but there was a second axe you picked up.
And look at that guy. He is just standing on top of some rubble. These are the worst officers ever.
Maybe if I hide over here.
Now the thing with forts is that when you killed all the officers, all the other guys are supposed to surrender, but any other guys who previously aggroed, they will still keep fighting you. And apparently these guys didn't get the memo. Because they're aggroed me while they're surrendered. Very strange.
Yeah, that's odd.
This game is so weird sometimes.
Oh, great.
Now I have to find some idiot who is aggressive towards me, but I don't really, except that guy's just... Thanks for that.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Shot him. So your buddies aren't your mates aren't entirely useless, but they're pretty bad.
The only time they can kill somebody is when they're sitting on the ground surrendered. They're like the Baltimore PD.
Oh,
I'm going
some timely humor.
Okay, you have to do it. Good. Good. Let me ask you a question. No, I already used that joke.
Yeah, you did.
But now you have full access to the fort!
Oh!
This is what happens when I don't get drunk. I made bad puns. So we still sailing around Cuba? Oh no, driftwood.
It's our old friend, Milos van der Graaf.
A noble gentleman, and we are apparently going for HBO.
See, a lot of times when I'm exploring forts after the fighting, there's this like huge rumble of cannons, and I don't know where it comes from, but yeah, it's the ship's cannons firing. Apparently, your crew does a hell of a job repairing the fort after we capture it. Everything's already operational.
Yeah, it's just torn to fuck pieces and absolutely useless. Like, you know, it's not like they make any like token effort to actually repair the damn thing. They just put out the fires, and you know all the broken rubble's still there.
Yeah.
It's nice scenery, you know. Really ties the place together.
You know, I obviously at this point in my game I have the 4 pistol sheaths, but I honestly for the life of me can't remember when I crafted the other 2. I have no idea when I actually did that.
Now I can't remember what you need for 4, and I'm pretty sure it requires something ridiculously rare for the 4th.
Well, I know one of them. Well, you get the second one for free. The 4th upgrade is for 2 crocodile skins, I think, and I completely forget what pistol upgrade 3 needs.
Let me see. Well, if it was crocodile skins, you can get that in Nassau. That's not too hard.
Yeah. But driftwood, all you have to do is collect some supplies, give it to the guy, end the mission. And right now, the reason I'm jumping around is because I didn't really read the mission description very closely, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
You have to get to...
Yeah, that's why I got confused. I didn't read the mission description very closely.
Alright. So for pistol upgrade 3, it's 2 humpback whales. You monster.
Yeah. That was easy. We didn't even have to kill anyone.
Well, I mean, we kinda did beforehand.
Oh yeah, another thing I should notice is that in this game you can manually reload, but you need to press a button for it. At the start of this playthrough, I kind of forgot you could do that, so I thought the only way you could reload was by shooting your entire clip. You don't have to do that.
I will be anal and point out that you don't have a clip. Because one, you only have single-shot magazines. You only have single-shot pistols, too.
See, look, the fort is firing on that Galeria Victoria.
Oh boy.
And you can reload with, at least on PS3, you can reload with L2. With R2, you can check the progress of the current location you're in to see all the collectibles you got. So it's a nice way to kind of keep track of what you have to do in each city.
That's pretty much standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something like that on 4.
Yep. And they kept it with Rogue. And I forget what the reload button is for Unity. But there is one. What do we have over here?
I completely forget, honestly.
It's a stupid song, god damn it.
I think it's a plantation.
Cliffs.
I'm aware.
I mean, you're playing this right now, I know that much. Okay.
Oh, and Sub Ponticut, I did watch that Ascension of the Jackdaw video. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's really magnificent.
I don't know what we're talking about.
You have to look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. Just type Ascension. Yeah,
it's just a bug.
Oh, I think I know what bug it is. I think that's happened to me at one point.
I have never run
just
into
shoots up
funny
into
glitches with the Jackdaw.
There was one time where the Jackdaw didn't spawn and there was just a giant empty pit of water at the dock.
Yeah, and then all the guys are getting called up into heaven. So funny.
Yeah.
It just wonders how something like that could have happened in the programming.
Yeah, what coding error led to that?
Stack overflow. Buffer overflow. Because about 30 seconds later, the Jackdaw came dropping all the way down from the skybox. So my guess is there was a bit of an overflow, and it just when they spawned it in, they just spawned it all the way up in the sky instead of down at the water level.
Nah, I was wrong. It's Cumberland Bay, not a plantation. The Spanish are hanging out here. We got to kill a lot of Spaniards, just like we've done pretty much throughout this game. Is kill a lot of Spanish people.
And the dart gun. We've broken the game.
Yep, it's the funniest glitches I've run into this game aren't really glitches. They're more like just ragdoll physics being stupid.
But that's ragdoll physics in general.
Yeah.
I love ragdoll physics. So this is just like your deserted island. I just happen
Pretty
to have
much.
a couple of gunblade. That's wait. It's not a gunblade.
There are gun blades in this game actually. Once you complete all the assassination contracts, you get what are called pistol swords, I think. They're not the best swords in the game, but they're pretty close. And there's a special animation with them where sometimes when you kill a guy, Edward will fire a bullet out of the gun. So, for all your Final Fantasy needs, the pistol swords are there.
Yes, and you just killed an ocelot with a revolver. Wait, no, that wasn't a revolver, but still.
Yeah, we're a century and a half away from revolvers. Oh, and apparently the next Assassin's Creed game is Victorian era London.
Yes. You know, the next thing after everybody wanted to do the French Revolution. Let's see how well that turns out for them again. I'll probably pre-order the game because I'm a fucking idiot. Ooh.
Now, this is kind of a special man of war. It's hanging out off the coast of Cumberland Bay. Subponticate, was this the man of war you were referring to when you find one just sitting there? Because actually I tried to board a moving man of war, and I have to say it is just about impossible to get onto a moving ship. If it's not impossible, it's very hard.
It might be this one. It's just one that, you know, it's always there and it continually respawns more or less. If you capture it, then go back a little bit later and it's there again.
Yeah, I've been all over the entire game in like the past month and a half. This is the only one I've ever seen that's just sitting there. So yeah,
but yeah.
All you need to do is kill all the Spaniards. Oh, 7 kill streak. Nice. Anyway, all you need to do is kill all the Spaniards, including the gunners. Then come around with your jackdaw, fire a single shot. You pretty much got a man of war for free. And since this isn't an actual boarding event, the guys don't respawn either.
There we go. Fortunately, I think they're too far out of your range.
Just out of range. I think I'm using the pistols right now that have the longest range in the game. For completing all of the Milos van der Graaf missions, you get the golden pistols, which are pretty much by far the best in the game. The only pistol that outranks it in any way is range on one of the pistols. The golden pistols has a range of like 3, one pistol has a range of 5.
But the caveat is that the golden pistols have a stun and damage rating of 5. So
yeah,
they pretty much...
just like James Bond, the man with the golden gun, kills anyone instantly.
It's because he was a really fucking good shot, not because the pistol was anything special.
Well, I played 007, and the golden guns always killed people in one shot. That's what I'm basing my James Bond knowledge off of.
He also had a third nipple.
He also had the golden PP7, so those were also like the golden gun. And much better, too, because the PP7 had a clip of like 7, I think.
Now I have that song stuck in my head, thank you.
You're welcome. I actually bought Skyfall off the iTunes store. It's on my iPod right now. The song, that is, not the movie.
It's not about song and it's not about movie, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
It's like what happens if James Bond was in Home Alone?
That's a good way to put it. So yeah, a lot of stupid wanderings by yours truly. Let's cut to something I actually accomplish. Getting another message in a bottle.
Sending out an SO. Fuck. The police have ruined me.
You know, I know who the author of these messages is. It's pretty obvious after one of them. I wonder how he got around to scattering bottles all over the place, because some of these bottles are placed pretty deliberately. And the alternative is imagining this guy threw 20 bottles in the ocean, and they all just managed to end up in the West Indies.
He was a wandering alcoholic.
Maybe.
I think it might not be exactly what you think it is, but... So... what's next on the hit list?
Tortuga, Plantation.
Oh.
So, in the distance there is the man of war I previously set upon, and San Cristobal will be mine very shortly. Wow, those shots did a lot of damage.
Damn! This ship is useless for capturing now.
Thing went up like a firecracker. Damn. But yeah, there's
no
one on board. There's no one on board, and the only thing I have to do is destroy 3 powder barrels.
Hey, found the white whale.
Yep. Unfortunately, I actually can't kill a white whale. I don't have enough harpoon upgrades to do that.
Alright, Ishmael. So how you gained crew members? I thought you killed them all.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised they didn't even like show the capturing the ship little cutscene. But that makes sense because there's no one who's surrendering.
There's no one there.
Yeah. Just an empty ship. You can find empty ships every once in a while, but...
This is the first harpooning mission. If you've ever played Resident Evil 4 and killed Del Lago, you pretty much know how these things work.
He's over
Let's see, we have a harpoon. It's a stick with a pointy thing on the end. And there's something swimming around.
Big fish.
Wonder what we gotta do.
Like that.
So in typical video game fashion, the longer you hold down the harpoon, the more damage it does and the further it goes. Sometimes the animal will try to get away and snap the rope. If you can hit them before they do that, it won't happen. But sometimes they'll just like automatically break, just like there, they'll automatically break the line, and then they'll come up at 4 different spots. At a few different spots, either to your left, right, in front of you, or right in front of you.
This one's dangerous.
Yep. And
but the animals will also get pissed and try to destroy your boat. Nothing bad happens if they do. It's just you exit without getting the reward.
That's right.
Greenpeace is not too happy with us right now.
Ah, yes.
Yep, this game is not on PETA's favorites list.
It's a bull shark.
But then again, PETA also did make a game where you're a Tanuki trying to kill Mario, so, you know, whatever.
I'm down with that.
No, they did. Slowbeef did a Retsu Prey of it.
Oh, I know, I said... okay with that, I'm okay with that.
Oh.
I'm all for various things killing Mario in hilarious fashions. I just like Kaizo. So you finally found it. Oh, sorry.
What's that?
I was gonna say I didn't have a chance to look at the last video, but you already found out what to still do. I'm assuming.
Right. But the weird thing about me and checkers in this game is that when I was starting to try to win the game, I was getting beat constantly because I'm really not that good at checkers or chess. But I got really mad and just shut off the recording and went to bed to calm my nerves. When I tried again in the morning, I beat the guy on my first try, 1, and 2, I beat him with like 6 pieces left over. I wasted him. So I went from doing really shitty to doing really good overnight. I'm not really sure how that happened. But my initial idea was that I wasn't going to even record my winning checkers game because I didn't know when I would win. But
yeah.
I very hastily started the checkers recording almost at the end of the match because I'm like, holy shit, I actually won.
At least it isn't Panorama. I really don't even know how that game flew.
Can I just say I hate 9-Man's Morris? Yeah, I don't like 9-Man's Morris. I mean, if you ask me, the 18th century had some pretty horrible taste in board games.
Yeah. Actually, the hilarious thing was, my grandparents had a little like peg set of 9-Man Morris, and I played it for years.
Oh, did you see that? I got 4 guys in one shot. That was awesome.
Nice. But my grandparents actually had a little peg set of 9-Man Morris, and I used to play with it as a kid. I never knew this until now. Until they were like giving shit away from their place. Because I don't really know why they didn't do it. Because all the grandkids are grown up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I had never even heard. Oh, I just punted that captain over the side. But yeah, I had never heard of 9-Man's Morris before Assassin's Creed 3, honestly. I've never even heard of the game.
It's annoying, but... Did you record a game of it out of curiosity, or no?
I did. I will probably cut some of it out, because the program I was using on my computer to record it, sometimes the computer on my computer took really long to do moves, so there's like 10 seconds where I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's just tremendously entertaining, I'll have you know. Just amazingly entertaining. But hey,
just dub some yakety sax over it, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, the only entertaining part about those games at all is the bar themes playing over them if you play the games in a tavern. That's the only remotely entertaining thing going on.
We could be playing lawn bowling.
Yeah.
I think technically that Panorama and 9-Man Morris and Checkers are in Rogue, but there's actually no point in ever playing them, so...
Oh, that's good.
They're not tied to any challenges or anything, so...
You know what I wish they brought back in this game? Bowls from 3. I actually liked that game.
Yeah.
I like how in the post-game of Assassin's Creed 3, Washington is just hanging out on the streets of New York, and you can play bowls with him.
Or your, I was going to make a Tyranny of King Washington joke, but I've lost my train of thought.
Oh look at that! I'm technically hiding right on top of the rock.
Nope, nothing to see here. It's like that first one you did where everybody was drunk.
Yep. Oh yeah, you missed the amazingly echoey shanty I had a couple videos ago. This is not... This is not going very well.
No, it's going swimmingly.
I just love Edward's neat punting people. It's a very visceral sound. And wow,
Yeah.
did that one guy go flying?
Yeah. You know, you're supposed to get the guy with the key.
I know, but this guy is here. Does that guy even have a gun? I didn't see the rifle on him.
No, he's not a musket man. So he's not a sniper. He's
He's just hanging up in a tower for some reason.
He's a lookout. Look out!
That guy ragdolled in a very weird way.
You should pick him up and throw him off
And
onto the guy below.
there we go, Berserk darts.
Yay.
Dance, my puppets, dance. Dance!
The great thing about Berserk darts is that when all the guys are fighting a crazy guy, they completely ignore you, pretty much.
Yeah.
As long as you don't run directly in front of them, they won't see you.
Dance.
I would do this shit for hours. No wonder I didn't get very far in the game. Oh, somebody I can shoot with a Berserk dart. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
This is why the next upgrade you have to buy, Syphilid, is the dart pouch upgrades. So you can shoot more Berserk darts.
Well,
And get the
actually,
Berserk dart upgrades.
actually, you can upgrade capacity, but you can also upgrade the duration these things.
That's
go
what I
on.
was gonna say. Yeah. Berserk darts are.
They're pretty awesome.
Horribly broken, but awesome.
The funny thing is that you can shoot random people on the streets with Berserk darts, and because you can't intentionally kill, you can't just like assassinate someone or kill them with your swords. You actually can't kill them if they start going berserk at you. So you just kind of have to stand there and take the punches for a while.
Bloody slaves. I carry so much cattle that Wales will blame someone.
That's why we have whips, and don't be sparing.
There's a point for taking out the bell.
I have no idea what those two guys were talking about.
Yada yada yada. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Some British sounding nonsense, I guess.
Where'd the guy with the key go?
He's wandering over by the manor house.
Shh. He's not dead, he's just sleeping.
We already had that conversation. I think I broke his neck. No, it's fine.
Well, as we said, it's the Batman school of unarmed combat.
Can't go that way.
Well, I can. I need to go take that treasure map, but I will take this guy's key first and get loot from the warehouse. And for some reason, this guy is still running around, even though he's not aggro or anything.
No, it's because he saw you. If
Get his cardio in.
a key dude sees you, he starts running around the map, and there's no real way to stop it. In Rogue, he actually makes a beeline for the warehouse and will actually barricade himself in the warehouse. His logic being that he has the key to get in there, ergo, he'll be safe if he locks himself in the warehouse. And he's absolutely right.
I actually will not be getting a PS4 until June, but that is only because I'm waiting for the Arkham Knight PS4 to come out.
Is there a special edition or something, or is it just...
It just looks really cool.
No, they're doing a special edition, yeah.
Well, it comes with a special-looking PS4 and Arkham Knight for $450.
Whatever.
Which considering a PS4 is $400, and I was gonna buy Arkham Knight anyway. I'm not spending any more money than I normally would have.
I don't know.
rapidly press the button, waiting for the sniper to stop caring about you.
So I have to say, that plantation activity, that went really well. That was just masterfully done. Luckily, the only thing you get for doing good at plantation stuff is more supply. It's more money, and I have 37,000 Relaris thanks to Kenway's fleet at the moment, so I'm not exactly hurting for money.
Yeah, especially since now you can go buy the fucking skins to go make even more Berserk darts and dark pouches. Oh god, wait till you get... Oh no. Oh no. See, would you like to know what they added in for Rogue?
Sure.
So you have an air rifle in the game that basically takes the place of your blowgun.
Oh, guys on ladders, I love doing this. Everything wigs out when guys get on ladders.
Yes. Now everybody's trying to jump down and...
The AI in this game is so fun to play with.
So you get an air rifle in the game that takes the place of the blowgun. Same purpose. It's sleep darts. It's got berserk darts. It has firecracker darts, which are basically noisemakers and lures.
And one more
But it also gets an upgrade later in the game. It adds a sling-mounted grenade launcher. And it has sling-mounted berserk grenades.
How does that work?
So you can make entire crowds of guys go crazy at the same time.
Yes.
Neat.
Or put them to sleep, or just make them go crazy. Fortunately, Unity does have Berserk. Berserk Blades, I guess that's the name that they went with. It's for the Phantom Blade, which is basically a wrist-mounted crossbow. And you don't exactly have a lot of AoE attacks in that game, except for the poison gas, which can poison you, so... whatever. Oh, hey, dead dude. Give me your map.
Good day's hunting.
Well, it's not like he'll be needing it.
Ooh, that is useful.
Elite mortar storage. Sexy.
It's like 50 mortars, or 40 mortars. Oh no, it's another...
Wayward message in a bottle things. You know, one of the DLC things they offered for this game was like collectible packs that you spend a couple bucks. The only thing it does is that it highlights all the collectibles on your map from the start. And I have to question what the logic of that is, because all of the collectibles in this game are pretty damn easy to find. So I have no idea why you would spend $2 to highlight something that is already very easy to find.
I don't know. I pre-ordered Rogue and they actually gave me those packs for free because it was the PC release, which was like 4 or 5 months after the actual release. And so I guess they threw that on there just to give people a bone. Yeah, it was kind of weird because I think there are some things that treasure maps and bottles won't show up on your map normally unless you bribe a dude or run and find them. But everything else will if you sync a viewpoint. So I don't know. It doesn't really do much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what are we...
We're buying more hideout stuff at Great Inagua.
Did you buy the bonfire yet?
Not yet. I think I will very shortly.
So you're buying a store.
The general store, yes.
So now you can buy goods and services. This is bonfire.
Been thinking
This is the perfect time, of course, to have a bonfire going when it's fucking raining outside. And
You know, I do
In the
really,
tropics.
I do really like the horizon in the distance there. It's very well rendered.
yes. So bonfire, you can hire mercenaries and drunken pirates for free. The brothel, you can hire dancers for free.
Oh boy,
Wait, it's not a brothel, it's a club?
a gentleman's club, I'll have you know.
That there are no women of comfort here. I know just
Let's
where
not
to
beat
find
around
them,
the bush.
but we need to build them a home. Merci, monsieur. Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty...
Jesus.
Our god is a kind god.
Oh boy, more multiplayer awards. They're so important to me.
I mean, it's not like you don't like Assassin's Creed multiplayer. You managed to get to maximum rank at least once.
Yeah. I actually did try to play a couple online matches about a week ago, but the lag was just,